Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. So today we get to take a look at the 2024 Lexus IS350 F Sport. This model is finished off in incognito. The MSRP is just over $46,000. We have a very popular Lexus sedan that has a good bit to offer. We'll start off with the powertrain, which is the 3.5 liter naturally aspirated V6 paired to an 8-speed automatic. This pumps out 311 horsepower, 280 pound-feet of torque sent to those rear wheels. This 3,800-pound sedan can do 0 to 60 in 5.5 seconds. And as far as fuel economy goes, you're looking right around 20 miles per gallon in the city, 28 out on the highway. Now for this model, a lot of gloss black up front. There's the traditional hourglass design for the grille with the gloss black surround as well as all the mesh. The Lexus logo is the forward sensor as well. There's also LEDs up front, some more gloss black trim accents, and then some great lines that flow down the hood to the points of that hourglass design. Now this model also has a very nice set of wheels with that multi-spoke design to them. There's the 3-tone color for the mirrors with the integrated turn signal. Sunroof is up top. There's more chrome surrounding the window trim, and then some nice angular lines that flow down the side. Now there's only 2 options for this particular F Sport, so you can spec it with a few more items than what this model currently has. There's also the gloss black spoiler. There's the black trim accent that runs through the trunk with the LED lights on both sides. There's a backup camera, entire bumper is gloss black, dual exhaust is on both sides. There's also a few fins to give it more of that sporty vibe. And then we can quickly open up the trunk. You can use the button on the key fob to release that as well. And with the trunk currently packed full of items, you can see it's a very large trunk. You can even fold down the back seats too to give yourself that much more interior space. So it's a very practical sedan for its size and the cargo that you can fit in. When we open up the door now, there's no storage in the door panel, which is interesting to see. It's pretty simple, but it has some nice materials to it. And then once we hop in the back, at 5'10", it's pretty good for people as well. It's a little bit on the small side. You get storage pockets along with some climates. There's a big bulge in the middle, so your middle seat passenger might be a little bit tight there. And then you have the armrest, no cup holders though, which is interesting to note. My head is just up against the headliner as well. So like I said, it's small, but it's still doable. You have your mirror adjustments, window controls. You do get storage for the front door panels, and then automatic front seats with a nice design to them. This has a solid leather steering wheel with the paddle shifters. There's also your volume and tuning, Bluetooth and voice controls. On the right side, there's your distance pacing, your lane keeping assist, and then you can use these arrows to go through the small digital screen right in the middle where you can pull up a lot of daily driving vitals. You can look at audio, you have cruise control, messages, and then some of the standard safety features that you can turn on and off. And then we have the analog gauges on both sides of that. Now there's the automatic headlights. You have the trunk release, some odometer adjustments there, leather for the gauge cluster surround there. For the infotainment system, it is a touchscreen system, or you can use the controls down below here, where under menu you have some icons like your climate adjustments, so you can get into all of that. You also have projection, so you can pair your phone, audio, and phone. It's very simple, but it gives you what you need. There's also air vents along with the clock in the middle. There's the temperature dials, fan speed, the rest of your recircs and defrosters. CD player is still incorporated for the 24-year model with all those adjustments. This model also only has heated seats. You can get ventilated and a heated steering wheel as well. Now there's 3 different driving modes. You will notice they will change in the lower section of the screen there between normal, eco, and sport. There's a snow mode, traction control, auto hold. There's the backup camera as well with the 2 guidelines and different angles there. You have drive and the ability to shift here or with those paddles. You get storage along with auxiliaries. There's also more storage in the glove box there. And then up top, we have the dome lights and adjustments for the sunshade and the sunroof there. And then as far as visibility goes, it's pretty easy to see over both shoulders. Very thin pillars, making it great for a daily driver. So we're still in sport mode, 2nd gear. I have the gear position on, so I can look at that diagram. Here we go with a mild acceleration. The paddles are very responsive as well. And like I mentioned, you are going to get some more response and just overall a general better feel in the higher RPM range. So with a brand new vehicle, I'm unable to do that. But from what I've heard from actual 350 owners is that you get in the higher RPM and you get a lot more responsiveness for this NA engine. But this is what it's like to be behind the wheel for the IS350. Definitely a very luxury focused vehicle. We don't have a lot of options. So if you want that kind of luxury vibe with some nice materials, but you don't want too much technology, that is what draws people to both Lexus and Toyota, because they will give you that reliability without giving you a million bells and whistles. You can hook up your phone and that's pretty much all you need in today's world. You can play music from there, navigation, everything you have is in your phone. So you just have the screen for your phone and then all the physical buttons for everything else. And in regards to its drive, it will give you a nice comfortable feel to drive this every single day. And as far as maneuverability goes, with a quick 3-point turn, we have an incredibly tight turning radius there. So very impressive to see. So it doesn't limit where you can take this, and we have some good ground clearance as well. So you really don't have to worry about driving anywhere. You'll have plenty of clearance, a small vehicle to be able to maneuver very well, and just a solid sedan in general. So if you want a vehicle that could be a 10+ year vehicle that you won't get bored of, you have a lot that you can do to this vehicle as far as the aftermarket world goes, if that's something that you are interested in. Not everyone is, but in the stock configuration here, I wish it was a little bit louder. I wish there were some drive modes to make it louder, but that's just a personal preference. It's not quite that sporty, but for being the F-Sport package, it would be nice to see some of those performance aspects to get a louder exhaust, maybe some different suspension settings in general. Could be something neat to see for this. And quite possibly there could be a complete redesign or refresh for the 350 F-Sport at some point. Would be nice to see. It's starting to get a little bit outdated, and our turning radius is pretty good, but that's why people like it, for its simplicity. But it would be cool to maybe see a twin turbo V6 or something at some point in the future. But that is going to wrap it up for the Lexus IS350 F-Sport. Once again, huge shout out to Hendrick Lexus Northlake for providing this sedan for me today. Take a look at their website, give this video a huge thumbs up, and consider smashing that subscribe button so you don't miss out on our daily uploads. I will see you all in the next video.